I captivated, control it, dilapidated, eroded. The master make them all focus. I can break it down to components. Fools just be cloning. Studio gangster trolling. The chef throw them leftovers. They be goaltending. Flow be slow-winded. Nobody know or mention. Go overboard with a left in suspension. So far, keep your distance. Resistance is resisted. The ring, I ain't finna kiss it. The whole mix, you missed it. Loads of raps. Overload until I expose the fact. Broke your back. Next time, come out with shoulder pads. They know they have. Shut up and listen to an older man. Behold your man. He might have more poison than a cobra has.
Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal.
In the boots, like roosters coming to the hens to roost in the blue. So deep in spending foods, Mr. Cool.
And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And so it's the East with the tip. Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got James. Embiid is out there with Jokic. Then there's Irving. And it's George in at the 2 spot.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Jokic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Bouncing off tough defense that time. Jokic using his strength to get it done.
Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. The East making a switch. Lillard's checked in.
Damian Lillard.
Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from three-point land.
Jason Tatum.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
James outside. On the wing, George. A 3 ball. Drops in the tray.
Paul George.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Now here's Irving. And the West hit again from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the East. It's a 3-point game. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one drops for him.
And it was ignited by the steal by LeBron. I mean, he's got his head up right away, and the ball is out of his hands quickly.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by George. Embiid with it. Now defended by Mitchell. On the wing, James. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's the break. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Tatum's got 5.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
LeBron with another miss. LeBron's gone 1 of 3 on the night. That's a 2 from Lillard. Here's Markkanen, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there because it's 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Now, here is Irving. There's the triple. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the 3 ball is good.
The corner 3 by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the East. Trailing by 2. Off target from three-point range. So it's the West now. From deep, James, and the West hit again from deep.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Here's Lillard. The kick out to Tatum. No good from outside. The West leading by 5. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic at getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to halt the run, and it's Lillard missing. And here's the West with the ball. Here's LeBron. Takes it off the glass.
LeBron
James has got 7.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the shot goes in.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Irving from long range. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. The East trail by 10. Lillard from deep three-point land, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lillard's got his second basket. Left side, George launches it, drains the three-pointer.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
To the inside, James, and James throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
They get it again.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that one drops.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Here's Lillard following the basket by LeBron James. Lillard dishes to Mitchell. Outside Tatum. No good, unable to end this run. The West leading by 14. Irving looking over the floor. Passes it to Embiid. The 3 from George. And the West hit again from deep.
3 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Mitchell. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Yep, it counts.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the West. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. We'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
On the court for the West All-Stars, George is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Embiid, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Irving at the small forward. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Outside DeRozan. Down low, Siakam. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
Both good from the line that time. Now the East All-Stars with it. Now here is Holiday. Still scoreless. DeRozan finds Holiday. Siakam against Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Siakam passes to Sabonis. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Boy, Sabonis locked and loaded inside. Nothing the defense can do there.
On the wing, Irving. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by George. Irving's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the West All-Stars. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the East. Pass to Holiday. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by the West. And here's the West with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's James. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Timeout called. East All-Star. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Jokic.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
James, the pass to Jokic. Embiid inside the line. Again, the West All-Stars.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's DeRozan missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
When LeBron is engaged on defense, he's a real problem at that end of the floor, too. Terrific job changing the shot.
Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. James has got 18 points.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to DeRozan from past the arc. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's DeRozan's go-to. I mean, he's as deadly as they get with the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
James against DeRozan. James in the post. He's got 18. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. They double-team Siakam to the paint. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Sabonis. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter.
You look at Sabonis, and he clearly is one of the best passing big men in the game because he sees the floor so well.
Embiid inside the line. Again, the West All-Stars.
give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Off target from outside. Embiid against Holiday. Took him no time at all on that one. 6 points for him.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Now the pass to Holiday. Over Jokic. Almost, but it rolls out.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Drills the three-pointer.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
George against Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish. He is having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the court.
Ball's knocked loose. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Boy, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
On the wing to Rosen. No good on the triple. Jokic kicks to James. Fires the three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the West All-Stars with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 24 points and 3 assists. Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the three in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about the East All-Stars?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Jason Tatum is out there with Markkanen. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the center. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Inside, here's Morant. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
And finished off by LeBron.
Assist goes
So
to
good at getting to his spots
Doncic.
and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Morant. LeBron passes to George. Irving for three. And the West hit again from deep.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Tatum on the wing. From outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 8 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside, Markkanen. Mitchell right side. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision. Solid at finding open teammates.
Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. Some nice passing here by the West. And James gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Lillard the pass to Mitchell. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Doncic. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
James has a 2-pointer. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Lillard against James. Lillard dishes to Antetokounmpo. For 3, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Irving from long range. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
To the middle and stolen by Tatum. Good D by Embiid. The West All-Stars with the ball. For 3. The shot by George, no good. And so Lillard will bring it up for the East All-Stars. And it's Mitchell missing. Back to George.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the West All-Stars.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Doncic looking it over. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Embiid with the steal. Floats it up for Doncic. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the rejection by Embiid. And they'll get another chance. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got the fast break chance. And the dunk by Doncic.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Lillard from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Doncic outside. And the West hit again from deep.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
Lillard against LeBron. Nice D from Doncic. 19 seconds left in the third. And the West hit again from deep.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Lillard again missing. Outside, George. And here's Doncic from the open. That's the buzzer beater.
And now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
And so it's the West All-Stars, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Doncic. Embiid is out there with Irving. Then it's James. And it's George in at the 2.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, marking and skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
The 3 from LeBron, and the West hit again from deep.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances. Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Morant against LeBron. No good. Shot missing. Here's West now. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Giannis. And the West hit again from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Morant's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Morant against Doncic. And the West hit again from deep.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Markkanen. Out to Morant. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his size. And his aggressiveness to boot. I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
And here are the East All-Stars now. And stolen by James. Here's George. And then George with the jam.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
To end the run, LeBron with the block. Here's Irving. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the agility, the hops. Morant just explodes off the floor.
The drive by Doncic. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Could have been called a foul, but Giannis stayed locked in and focused.
Doncic outside. The three. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
He's hitting everything from deep. Just flat out torching this defense.
And they double up Morant. Tatum kicks to Markkanen. Drains it from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 6 in the quarter.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
The three from LeBron. And the West hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's Morant missing. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the West. George drops in the layup for 2. George has got 21 in the game.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Outside Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Some nice passing here by the West. Back to Embiid. He kicks it to LeBron. And on the way from Irving for 3. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 6 assists in the game. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Morant passes to Tatum. Markkanen with it. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by James. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Irving up top. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's the East with the rebound. 1:09 left to play here in the fourth. And then Morant slams it in.
Decision-making of Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, he seems to improve on his passing every season, which is impressive.
And Doncic throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And that one's good, Morant.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
A three-pointers right on target.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here are the East All-Stars now. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief. You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Holiday. Damian Lillard.
15 seconds left in the game. Fires for 3. West All-Stars with the rebound. And stolen by Tatum. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
We hope they don't need home cookies to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.